Hi. Oh, yeah.
Tell us, what did you get out of the book? What did you like about the book? Oh, good boy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'm Brittany.
I'm Tiffany.
This is Rocky, and we are the Terra Girls.
Sorry we've been gone, guys, for 2 weeks. And
Seriously.
With no, like, hey, sorry, we're going to be gone. We're going to be out. We just didn't post.
Did you miss us? Post in the comments, only if the answer is yes. We will get to where we've been, what we've been doing, what we've been busy with, but first, we need to do our
Health check!
health check! Rocky, how have you been sleeping? Rocky's a pro at sleeping. He's even better than me.
Wow.
He can
runs in the family.
Yep. He can sleep all night, nap all day, huh, bud?
What about your steps, Rocky? Have you been getting your steps in?
Well, he has 4 legs, so double the steps.
Double the steps.
Yep.
Double the steps.
So what about you?
Wow, let's take a look. I feel like I've been doing better on sleep.
Okay.
But my steps have been lacking this week especially. I was out of town, which is part of the reason. So we didn't have anything to post, so that it affected it. Okay, sleep, 7 hours and 25 minutes.
Okay.
Meh.
That's better.
Pretty normal for me.
Yep.
Today, 714 steps. No, my average over the past week has been 7,774.
Okay.
So
Not bad.
not great. It's probably a little higher than that because it's averaging in my 714
Right.
this morning.
Yep.
But yes, I was out of town. Did quite a bit of driving, so that affected my steps.
Yeah. What about water?
Oh, water's great.
Yeah.
Just drinking
You're
all the
pro.
water. I've had like 2 water bottles in my bag.
Nice.
I've been drinking some of that Scratch that we got, the samples in the Best Running Store box.
Mm-hmm.
So good. And then, I've been just blowing through my noon as well.
Yeah.
And just water, just regular water.
Regular water. When it's this hot and you sweat all day long, regular water is nothing wrong with that. So my steps, I've been doing some longer running.
Yeah, you have been.
So my average is 14,000.
Okay. Double mine.
But I have a dog to walk and really like a couple long runs just bump that up.
That's very true.
Remember our goal is about 10,000 a day. And water, I've been doing pretty good. I feel like I need more always. I've been doing like 2 Nalgene's and then 1 or 2 like 16-ounce noons. But I feel like I could just do more. Like,
well, it's so
put it
humid.
in my veins. Yes.
It's so humid. So if I went on a trail run the other night and it was like I was running through water.
Yes.
Like it was in the air. And when it's humid, your body sweats and it's supposed to evaporate, which cools you. But when it's humid, it doesn't evaporate. And so then you keep sweating.
Yeah.
Your body's like, we'll cool off eventually, and you keep losing more. Funny story. It's not really funny. It was actually like not great when it happened. Whatever. So Lee University just did their student move-in like a couple weeks ago, and so they have something called the Community Showcase where all these different businesses from the community come and set up in their Walker Arena, their sports area, and just like give out stuff and talk to people that are moving in. And I went representing Cleveland Coffee and Market. And I had like this massive thing of coffee to bring in, and I had creamer and a tablecloth and sticker. Like I had all this stuff, and it was just me trying to get it from the parking lot into this big arena, and it was just so humid out. And I like straight up sweated through my shirt, and I had coffee spills on me. I had cream spilled on me. I was a hot mess. And I did not have a change of clothes. And then I had to interact with all these new students and their parents for a few hours, drenched.
Oh, no.
So if you have a bad impression of Cleveland Coffee and Market because of me, I'm so sorry.
Because Tiff is super
Give
sweaty.
us another chance.
Yeah.
I needed a moisture wicking shirt.
You did.
That's what I needed.
Yeah, we decided we need Cleveland Coffee moisture wicking shirts. Easy. We should definitely have that.
Totally.
But yeah, in the summer, your body like acclimates to cool you off, and so you sweat like immediately. As soon as you start to get hot, you sweat. And so I am also like a sweaty mess all the time.
Are you ready for fall?
I'm so ready. I saw 3 leaves fall today, and I was like, Rocky, it's gonna be fall soon. I can't wait. And I do like fall, you know, there's give and take. I don't like how dark it is all the time, and yeah, it's just getting darker more and more as fall goes on, but the cooler temperatures are going to be very welcome after this summer.
I kind of crossed into, like, I don't even know, something happened the other day, and I was like, I think I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Like you said, I want the cooler weather. I want to wear a little jacket.
Yes. I have some really cool, you know, crew neck sweatshirts that have been waiting to be worn. So, yep. Well, tell us in the comments how your health check has been over the past 2 weeks. And are you drinking water? How's your sleep going? And
are you ready for fall?
Are you ready for fall? Have you seen 3 leaves fall off the trees and you suddenly got out your sweater? So one of the reasons we have not been here to film Terra Girls with you, first of all, high five to us for doing 16 weeks in a row of Terra Girls.
Woo!
So thanks for sticking with us.
Yes.
So we did take an unplanned 2-week hiatus. We both traveled. I went to Pennsylvania.
Yep. And I was in North Carolina visiting family.
Yeah. So we went on some little trips, and also we have been very busy with the 5th annual Cleveland Half Marathon that is coming up on October 1st, 2022. The half marathon includes a 5K. So we have a great course for you this year. We're changing up the 5K a little bit from last year, but we love that it celebrates Cleveland. This is the 5th year we've done the race, and it is just become a really great tradition here in Cleveland. And this year, to celebrate the 5th year, the finisher medal, which means medal for when you finish. You don't have the earning it is finishing. So if you do the 5K or the half marathon, you get to choose between one of these 4 medals from the previous years. Each one is a historic / beautiful Cleveland building. These were the finisher medals from the past 4 races that we have rebranded with our new beautiful ribbon that says 2022 Cleveland Half Marathon and 5K. Red, white, and blue like the TriStar. This one is the Old Woolen Mill. The Lee Chapel, which is really beautiful. That was a fan favorite.
This is, I think, Craig's Mile Hall.
Which is right across from the courthouse, a block from us. And this is the Craig Miles House, which now holds the Library Archives building, which is just a really beautiful old historic house. So yeah, we're really excited for the half. We've been super busy. What have you been working on for the halves recently?
Guys, I made us this massive Google sheet, very color coded. Like more color coded than I wanted, but you know, had to just differentiate. We've been working on getting volunteers for aid stations, just getting all the details figured out with our sponsors. We have some really awesome sponsors this year that are putting in their resources to help us put on this race. Shout out to Visit Cleveland for sponsoring the 5K, and Direct Primary Care and Core Physical Therapy. We've got Results Physical Therapy. We've got the YMCA. We've got other people.
Kona Ice. So again, this year you're gonna get, all participants are gonna get a free Kona Ice when you finish. So the Finish Festival we're working on, which is gonna be really fun.
Guys,
yeah.
We have a food truck.
Yes, we have which is my favorite food truck. Okay, so it's at First Street Square, which is the park about a block from here. And that's where we start and finish. When we finish, we've got a bunch of those sponsors that we mentioned set up at the finish area. We've got music, we've got Kona Ice, free Kona Ice, thanks to Kona Ice for providing that to all of the participants when you finish. And we wanted a food truck. And this is my favorite food truck. When I was at the Chattanooga Market earlier this summer, there was it's called the Waffle Iron. And they make waffles and crepes and like real fancy breakfast, desserts basically. And so we've got the Waffle Iron coming. So I am so excited.
Even if you can't run this race,
come
hang out with us at the finish line. That's something else I've been working on, is reaching out to our brand representatives to see if they're able to come and set up. And then come see our sponsors at the finish as well. We'll have it'll be a really fun kind of festival atmosphere there at the finish. So very excited about.
Yeah, a lot goes into putting on a race. Oftentimes people run races but kind of don't realize the year-long logistical challenges, just one after another, that we have to deal with the race. Excuse Rocky. Someone walked by this store. And this is why you don't see Rocky in the store regularly when we're open, because he is 10 years old and the boy does not have a personality to be a shop dog.
He's too excited.
Yeah, he's very protective. But he does love me and Tiff. So yeah, just the logistical challenges. I had a meeting with the police this week. Campus safety from Lee University, the Cleveland Police Department have been super helpful. They're integral. Like, we couldn't do this race without them.
Yep.
And had a meeting with them this week to kind of go over logistics, where we would have each officer. So we have a plan for every single intersection that the race passes, whether it's a barricade, a volunteer, campus safety, or Cleveland Police.
Yep.
So yeah, just a lot of little logistics, but we want to invite you all to register. If you go to clevelandhalf.com, Tiff gave the website a makeover. Yeah, it looks awesome. So check out the website. You can see the courses. You can see close-up pictures of what the medals look like. All of your questions can be answered there. But we invite you to join us, even if it's, if you've done it before, if you want to join us for the 5K. It is a super fun event, and we're really proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we're excited to continue to grow with our sponsors and more people.
Ooh, sign up.
Yeah.
Okay, if you are lacking in motivation to do a race, and you are just like, I don't know, it sounds long, it sounds hard. Well, first of all, we have a 5K option.
Yeah.
So.
And you can walk any of these races. Yep. Walkers are welcome, always. Run, walk.
Just speed walk.
Yeah.
But if you need some inspiration, what better than reading Donald Miller's A Million Miles in 1,000 Years?
Yes.
Why is this book inspirational, Brittany?
Well, this was our second pick for our Terra Girls Book Club. We still got a couple copies for sale here at the store if you're interested, that include Terra Girls Book Club stickers on them. So Donald Miller is both of our favorite authors.
Yeah.
We've heard from some other runners. They really were inspired by this book. But what I love about it is basically the gist of this book is Donald Miller was approached by some people who wanted to make a movie of his life, and he, upon reflection, started to realize that maybe it wasn't so exciting. He had been exciting in the past and kind of had hit a plateau. And so it challenged him to kind of put into action all of these ideas that he was thinking about or talking about but hadn't actually done. And that's something that I feel like strongly about, is that I really think that doing...
We're rusty. Just take some more coffee.
Okay, that was just too intellectual of a sentence for me to complete. I really feel like you just gotta do it, you know? You just gotta do it, and that's what makes an exciting life. Instead of talking about it or thinking about it or stressing about it, or putting it off for another year, just biting the bullet and doing it, and being comfortable with being a beginner. That's something that we've both talked about before, is in the past couple years I've really refound the, what's the word?
Joy.
Yep. Love, peace, hope, joy, in like just being a beginner and being okay with not being great at something. You don't have to be good or not do it. Like, there's 99% of people are kind of in between. So getting comfortable with being a beginner and knowing that you're learning.
Yeah. And I like, he talks about, you know, kind of the pieces of what makes a good story, and like a story arc, and resistance, I guess. Doing something hard is part of that, and that's what makes something interesting and worthwhile. And so I also really take that away from this book. If something's difficult or hard or feels almost out of reach, that's can be a good thing. Like, that can be something that's really inspirational and is making a good story. So it really is a great book. It's an easy read. Pick it up if you haven't read it before.
And if you have, tell us in the comments what you thought, and if there's something that, this is my question to you too.
Yeah.
Have you been a beginner at something as an adult where you tried something new and you're like, I am not good at this, but I'm not going to quit?
I have a lot of hobbies. So
Yeah.
yes, I have been a beginner. But I'm trying to think of like, I know I have stories of like something that was like, ooh, yikes.
Mm-hmm.
But I kept going. Or, well, I mean, I don't know. What about you? Do you have something off the top of your head?
Yeah, I think swimming, I would say I can swim slow for a long time.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely not a fast swimmer. And kind of like starting out swimming, I would have to stop at the end of every lap. And I soon realized like being out of breath in swimming is okay. And then I learned how to push through it and continue to like control my breathing.
Mm-hmm.
But it felt like I was underwater, so I couldn't breathe. So I had to stop at the end of the lap and like catch my breath, which upon continuing, I learned that wasn't necessary.
Mm-hmm.
But I think back to my first swim, and I was like, I stopped. I was standing on the side more than I was swimming because I was trying to control my breathing. So just getting comfortable with learning something new. And I would still say I'm not like a super strong swimmer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fast, but I kind of continued to push through and continued to practice. And yeah, it was uncomfortable because I can go out and run and be pretty good at it. Like I have a good foundation. I've been doing it for years. So it's hard to do something new knowing that you're not going to be good.
Yeah, that's okay. So I got a mountain bike in 2020, pandemic things.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. It's so much fun. But yeah, definitely you go on, we've got so many great trails around here. You get on a trail and there's these people with their like really legit mountain bikes and their truck and they're like going and they look so legit and I'm like got my little like mountain bike. It's a good mountain bike.
Yeah.
But I remember I was like, I'm going to go over to Chilhowie. Like, I'm going to go Clemmer Trail. Like, that seems like a good place to park my car. Which it is. But it's like straight up the mountain. And that was probably a mistake. Not really. It wasn't a mistake. That's the thing, right? Like, it wasn't. This is a great adventure that I went on. But I can remember getting on it and not realizing how difficult it would be to, like, even in the right gear, like, to try to go up this mountain when I, hadn't really been biking. Didn't really have all those muscles yet. And there's, like, a family hiking, I get, like, 50 feet, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to need to, like, walk this thing for a bit. And I, like, turn a bend, and there's, like, this family just, like, hiking on the path, and I'm here, like, in my weird little helmet from Walmart, going up the mountain. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, like, you didn't, it's not like I'm going to be good the first time I go out, or I'm going to quit. There's a lot of in-between, and that's where the fun is. Yeah. In the in-between where you, like, get those crazy stories, and you fall, and you have a scar, and you, like, went somewhere new. Yeah, the fun is in the kind of the in-between when you're learning to be okay at it.
Yep, I made it up the steep part and then got back on my bike. Yep. Explored the top, made it over to Benton Falls. It was great.
That's awesome.
Great. Highly recommend.
Good. So, yeah, A Million Miles in 1,000 Years is an awesome book, very inspirational, and tell us the things that you've been new or not so great at, and tell us what you think of the book. So we're going to be picking a next Terra Girls Book Club here in the next few weeks, so give us your recommendations. Do you have a running book or an inspirational book that you have really enjoyed, and should we read it?
Sign up for the hat.
We're rusty.
We are rusty. Oh
we're
my
like
God.
Not in the Terra Girls groove. Every time we film these, we're like, that was so lame. And then we watch it and it's okay, but we just don't have a great gauge of what we're doing. But sign up for the half. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, DM us, IM us. Email us, whatever you want.
Remember your name? Like, AOL Instant Messenger.
What was your Instant Messenger?
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. It was really weird, and, like, something truth was in it. It was very like, Christian girl, Like, you were like, what was yours?
Kitty Cats 72.
Do you even like cats? I mean,
my last name's Cats. Kitty Cats, Kitty Cat, Kitty, K-A-T-Z. I don't know why 72.
You just picked a number?
Yeah, I just needed a number at the end.
Yeah.
That was after Bubblegum, 742.
Oh, wow, okay.
Those are the only two I think I had. So, if you're an 80s, 90s baby, tell us your screen names, your AIM screen name, if you'd like. If it's not too embarrassing. They were all embarrassing.
Every single one.
Every single one. No one had just like a
Every
regular
single one.
screen name with their name, you know? Boring. But yeah, let us know if you have any questions about the half. We're really excited about it and proud of it. It has become a really great event here in Cleveland, and we're looking forward to it happening and being over because it's a lot of work.
We also need volunteers. So if you want to volunteer and you can't run for whatever reason, run the race first. But if you want to volunteer or you have family or friends that will come with you that morning, put them to work.
Yeah.
Send them to me.
For sure.
Also on clevelandhalf.com, you can sign up.
We'll get them a t-shirt and treat them nicely. Coffee.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in to another Terra Girls. We will be back next week, probably. And
We'll be back.
Forgive our rustiness. And here's the real star, Rocky.
Say bye, Rocky.
Say bye, buddy. Say bye to the camera. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Welcome to the Cleveland Half Marathon and 5K.
Over 300 runners participating in Cleveland's only half marathon and 5K.
This is the 4th year that Brittany Katz and her incredible team have hosted this race.
And it wouldn't be possible without incredible sponsors like Visit Cleveland.
Are you ready?
Let's run!
What a day it has been. Beautiful weather, amazing group of people across all age groups.
And they all finished strong. Another Cleveland half marathon, it's in the books.